Hello, and welcome to the stream. Anybody, everybody, somebody, and nobody. All welcome. Now, and this is Western Australia map version 2. Does have a very Australian feel about it. Outback Australia. I've heard say that playing this in single player is crazy, so that's why I'm doing it. Hello, Marcus, and hello, Little Bo. Hello. Whoa, 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 nearly missed my turn. I own 2 fields. This is one of them. You can see how big this one is. The map itself is quite large. I'll show you the map later if you haven't seen it. I have 2 harvesters on the field. They've been going for about 4 hours on this field. There's my truck coming down the highway there. He's on course play, selling what we're harvesting, going backwards and forwards. Depending on when these harvesters, where they stop on the field, I can't empty and get back to them in time. Hello, Mick. I hope you're all well. Now, let's have a look at the map. That's a 4x map. This is the field we're currently doing. Field 2, I own Field 2 and Field 1. And here's the course play truck. It's coming into the farm silo, where it loads up with what we're cropping, barley, and then takes it down this road and all the way to there, right down that road down there to this sell point here. It's a fair trip. It takes it a little while. The AI traffic's set to 50 kilometres an hour, which is roughly 30, I think, or 32 mile per hour. But anyway, 50 kilometres per hour. I have the course play set to 50, so it doesn't get tangled up in traffic or rear ends it, so that they keep up with one another nicely. I can empty the harvesters twice into this trailer and then go and empty into the farm silo. Like I say, I've been doing this field for approximately 4 hours. Still a bit to go. But I do like the feel of the map. It feels like Australia. Looks like Australia. There's been several attempts at making an Australian map by different people. Some of them were okay. I would count this amongst the best. Does have some warnings in the log, unfortunately. From what I could tell, version 1 didn't, but version 2 does. Happens sometimes. So what I've been doing is emptying the harvesters twice, taking it back to the silo, running back, emptying the harvesters twice, running back to the silo. All along course plays selling it for me. Well, I need the money to buy a bit more equipment. The game starts off with a good amount of equipment, the map I mean, but not everything you need. Hey Robert, guess what? I don't know. You're well? That's my best guess. I've been playing Southern Cross Station and Lone Oak. Oh, have you? Okay. Cool. I'm glad you've finally been able to start playing, mate. I don't play much single player anymore. I play on the weekends with the guys. And single player occasionally during the week. I've been playing this map and a little bit of Southern Ireland by CCS 101. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I'm glad, Robert. There's farms not far from where I live that look like this. Every bit like it. Been on plenty of farms that look like this. There's our course play vehicle. Just coming up to the sell point. Should get about another 35 grand in a minute. Yeah, you've been on farms like this, mate? Yeah. So what I mean? 2 full grain tanks waiting for me. Do not have time to get back to the harvesters. There we go, 36,900 income. Twitch and YouTube might have a competition with what, mate? D Live. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, new streaming platform, okay. Well, that's a bugger. Hate learning new stuff. There's our course play truck. It's about halfway back. Oh, do they? Okay. Oh, well, wait and see what happens. I know Wonko tried a program I'd never heard of, and he was having nothing but trouble with it. Keeps giving up on it. Can't remember what that was called, though. 80% full. I'll check that out in a minute, Rob. Back one's starting to get a bit close. I'll fix it. Empty the front one all the way. Where's our delivery truck? What's it head back already? No, where is it? Ah, filling up at the silo. No, it's not very exciting viewing, but no, I thought why not stream it. I played it the last few days. So yeah, I thought why not. I made it this time. I will on this corner. She's 80%. could run up beside it and empty while it's going, but then the other one will get left behind. That's why I'm not doing that, because it'll stop and empty. And that'll put them too far apart on the field for me to keep up. There's some pretty good contracts on this map too, if you get time to do them, that is. High money earners. The mode I chose was the middle mode, what it's called, Farm Manager or something. The easy mode, you own everything. All the starter vehicles are available at any difficulty mode. Farm Manager, you own nothing except the starter fleet. But the fields are very cheap. Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah. Both 4x maps, I think. I played Southern Cross in 17. I haven't looked at it in 19. It had a lot of problems in 17. So I'm not sure. I can't say that about 19. But it is a big map. Where's my truck? On the way back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you pain in the butt. I'm going to have fun ploughing this field. I don't own a plough. I'm going to have to buy, I think I'll buy 3. I'm going to go and make a coffee, and what I'll let you do is go for a drive with our course play truck. Inside view, outside view. Let's go outside. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Better get back to those harvesters, they'll be screaming. Now, where were they on the field? Oh yeah, should be up the far corner. Still getting close. I might try and do some more videos. I know I've threatened to do that before. Roughly this time of the day, night. Been thinking about bringing back the series I was doing on Star Wars. We'll see. I do miss doing videos like these solo ones. Nothing against the multiplayer ones, I love those. It's good interacting with people from all over the world, and especially playing with them. It's really good, really good. Games like this tend to lend to that better than other games, in my opinion. Builds a friendship, a bit of a camaraderie. This is what you want world governments to do, play farm sim with each other. They can talk politics while they're playing. Be a much friendlier atmosphere. There's a plug for giants. I'm not known for doing that. 36,900. Lovely. There's our other one going. Good, it's fallen behind. Good. About the right spot. Oh, maybe not on this turn. This could be ugly. Yes, play farm sim, promote universal peace. Come on, old girl, turn around before that other thing gets here. Oh, jeez, it's going to be close. Go, go, go. Oh, you're going to stop full grain tank, aren't you? Jeez, I might get lucky. Might get lucky. No! Damn it. There's one instance where I should have. Alright, let's move this other one. Where are you? Yeah, stop going crazy. Wait on. Yeah, I know you're blocked by an object. Get over it. Oh, Mick, multiplayer is fun to watch if it is a good group of people, but single player gives more time to the streamer explaining the gameplay and interacting with the viewers. Yeah, that's very true, mate. Yes. Yes, I agree with that. That is a good statement. Very accurate. Oh, geez, I flicked through the whole fleet when I could have just gone one back. Yeah. Yeah, I believe we've got a good group. When everyone turns up, it's sort of magic, really. Fun to be with, fun to be there. Wonder how many more nights of play it's going to take me to finish this field. Field 1, the other field we own, isn't quite as big. Still big, not quite as big, and it's an extremely odd shape with power lines running through it. So that one's going to be a bit more difficult. There's not enough multiplayer games like this sort of thing. There is quite a few, but I mean a more co-op, not killing everything that moves type of multiplayer. There's too many kill everything that moves multiplayers. Not that I'm against those sort of games, there's just so many of them. Plus I suck at them because my reflexes aren't good anymore. Come on, front tank. Thank you. I've been, it's a boring game to watch. Not to play, but a boring game to watch is the new Anno 1800. Great game to play. I've been playing multiplayer with a friend of mine here in Australia, and Rubber Burner and Dirty Tractor Doctor. The four of us have been playing that and having a wow of a time. But like I say, it's not a game really to watch because not a lot happens. From time to time, you know, it gets a little bit hectic and exciting. But where the hell's my harvester's gone? But to sit there and watch someone play it is not, I wouldn't think, that exciting. But a great game nonetheless. These harvesters are going to need refurbishing and grease and oil change when they're finished here, if not before. That rear harvester to wait a while. It has got a shorter run, so it's going to catch it each turn. Quite comfortably. There's our little truck. On its way back with another load. showing wear and tear, so I only have to do 9 now to keep up with them instead of 10. Good, that's the distance I want. Won't last like that though. And it was great to watch when I took morphine and painkillers. It gave me bad motion sickness. Oh, Jesus, Mick. Yeah, well, I do play that every day. I might miss a day a week, but that's about it. We play 2-3 hours, the 3 or 4 of us, and then I play with my mate for another couple of hours late in the afternoon when everyone's in bed. ETS and ATS, yeah. Yeah, I've played both those games a lot, and I did enjoy them a lot, but I've gotten a little bit tired of it, a bit sick of it. You know, I have played it a lot. I find multiplayer quite enjoyable when there's a good group of us playing, but the thing with multiplayer is it's quite boring because there's nothing around. There's only you and your fellow players, and you see the odd other player driving around. If there was a way to make it like single player, it'd be brilliant. Multiplayer, I just can't express my road rage, and it's frustrating when you're driving, not being able to road rage while you're driving. Plus it gives it more atmosphere anyway. But Pro Mods are talking about making a multiplayer version and having partial traffic. I don't know how that's going to work. But that's only talk at the moment. Don't know if that's going to be, brought into real. The meds I have now not give me motion sickness, but it makes me feel really drunk half the day. That's why I don't always interact, because I can't hit the right keys. That's fair enough, mate. Yep. I'm glad I'm not on any of those meds. It'd probably help me, but I don't have them. Doctors wanted to give me a strong painkiller, and I said no thanks. Last thing I want to do is get addicted to painkiller. I just take a normal painkiller when it gets too bad, otherwise I just fight on. I'm not trying to be a hero or anything, I have enough problems without getting into another addiction. I'm addicted to cigarettes, that's enough. Oh, I went the wrong way. I should have gone up the front. Was not thinking. Silly me. How many runs has that course play truck got left to do? I put it on 10 runs at the start. Huh? Still on 10. Wait a minute. Isn't it counting down? Oh, I'll leave it do that. Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty in the silo still. There's over 300,000 in there. Yep, it'll be fine. Here comes our truck down the highway. Something about AI traffic on the roads and course play trucks, tractors driving around adds a lot, I think, to single play. You don't feel so alone. Oh, did it say 8 of 10? I didn't see that. So we've done 8 runs since I started streaming. Let me check that again. Not that I don't believe you, Nick. I must have just missed it. Oh, Barley, 8 of 10 down there. Why isn't it saying? It usually says it up here too. In there. Okay. I'll let it do its 10 runs and then I'll probably reset it to do more. Yeah, you can wait. You're getting too close to him again. You can go. You go. Yeah, I thought I put it in the main menu as well, not just down the bottom. Okay. Well, it never used to have all the stuff at the bottom of the screen with course play. It'd have that no course loaded, of course, but that used to be in the middle of the screen because it never had anything else except the name of the stream, the name of the course. If you click to that vehicle, it never had all the rest. It even tells you time, estimated time to do that course. There is a newer version of Course Player I haven't downloaded yet. I haven't found any real problems with this version. but I'll download the new one anyway. Oh, flick that button for. I have to jump to that harvester and stop it again. I think. Yeah, it's only just over 50%. I'm using AI vehicle extension with the harvesters to go round and round the field. I could do that with courseplay, but I think AI vehicle extension works brilliantly with harvesters. Unfortunately, not very multiplayer compatible. It does have hiccups. And of course, courseplay isn't multiplayer compatible yet either. It would be nice, but it's not necessary because, hence multiplayer. You know, well, that all depends too. If you've only got 2 people playing on a big map like this, it can be a lot to do. A hell of a lot to do. So it would be nice to have courseplay in, you know, doing something like that run that I've got this on. In saying that, Ice and I did some big maps back in 17 without courseplay. We used Follow Me, and I'd be driving 2 harvesters, 1 harvester on Follow Me, and he'd drive 2 harvesters, 1 harvester on his Follow Me, and that worked quite well. But again, what's wrong with you? Follow Me doesn't work in multiplayer yet, unfortunately. Stopped for unknown reason. Did you now? Come on. Couldn't find the corner. Apart from that, oh, hopefully they'll get it all working, probably just before the new version comes out. Everything working just perfectly. How full's that other harvester? Jeez. I'm going to have to empty that front one first. Oh, why'd you turn that off for? Yeah, stop for unknown reason. Can't be bothered. That's usually the reason. Rolling a cigarette, having a cup of coffee out of their thermos. Come on, you. I want you empty. Come on. Yeah, message on the phone, yep, you're right. Well, this little routine here is finally mucked up. I'd say because of the tight turns. Not going to get much out of you. Now, in real life, the harvesters would only go around, do a headland probably twice with 2 harvesters, and then they go up and down. But they go up and down in a way that their pipes would be out in the open all the time, not hanging over the crops. And you can't, there's no way you can do that in a game, as they're not smart enough. There's no way you could build that in. There's our little truck. Head back. Oh, one of the harvesters stopped for an unknown reason again. So these corners are getting too tight for them, losing track of where the crop is. That's all I can think of. Too pointy. Might as well empty you while I'm out. Go and see what's wrong with this other thing. Yeah, it's turned it and gone, no, can't be bothered. Just a bit tight. Shut up. That happens when the field gets too pointy. Square corner's not a problem. This is where Courseplay is better than AI, vehicle extension. But Courseplay ignores that and does its turn. Wage payment, is it? $3,971 wage payment per hour. That's 3 workers. So they're making around $1,300 each per hour. It's not bad wages. Unknown reason, yep. Same thing. Makes the turn and then goes, oh no, can't be bothered. Started off again, hit hide alpha and away it goes again. Where are you? Should make it to me. I think so. At least the other one will be full again in a minute. Come on. The map has no animals on it. It's not to say that you can't put animals on it. You can. Just have to find a place to plonk down the yards, put placeables down for it. There is no sell point for them, so you can buy and sell at the pens. It's not as profitable. There's no milk trigger to sell the milk, but you can buy placeables or get placeables for that. There is a way around doing it all, but it's not designed for animals. I think it's an area in Western Australia where they just, like a large grain area. Nothing stopping you from putting animals in if you wished, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of placeables out there now to do just about anything. Coming along using the global company script system. Thanks to GDX Andy for that. One of you guys full? It says, must be you. Yep. Another 36,900. Yeah, stop for an unknown reason. Of course you have. Tight corner again. Let's see if I press hide helper now. Yep, it's happy. Must time out or something. It's got a certain amount of time before it hits the crop, and I must just get to it, I think. Don't know. It just doesn't quite make it to the crop, I'd say. Although it is right in front of it, as you saw. harvester's starting to fall behind now. Shouldn't be, but it is. Something I did wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I did something wrong. Someone drank all my coffee. Bastards. Let's see what you do, eh? Help a D. You reckon that'd pick that up straight away? Like I said, maybe it's a timer thing. I don't know. Are you going to stop? Yeah, it does. Unknown reason. Okay, drop the head down again. There we go. Weird. Don't know why that's doing that, Mr. Person who made AI vehicle extension. I assumed it was the tightness of the corner, but it's not. It makes it. Where's our whittle truck? Coming back again for a load. How are we going with this field? Let's have a look. Look at that. Almost done. There's field 1. Gee, it's not much difference in size, but as you see, it's got these things we're going to have to go around, because they do have collision. Three of those big power poles things, whatever they're called. What's it? Field 11. Now there's a big field. Take you a couple of days. Field 11, field 24. They're probably the biggest. Yeah, field 11. Oh, field 5's huge as well. There's 3 really big fields. There's only one field that would suit Wonko. Let's have a look. Contracts. See what I mean? Quite good money, but it's going to take you a while. 228 grand for field 5. That's that big field, wasn't it? The corner. There you go. Almost $250,000 to harvest that field for them. Pricing's a little off, I think, but yeah. Plenty of ways to make money on this map and put in the time. I mean, everything you do, there's a lot to do of that particular thing. If you get bored easily, then this wouldn't be your ideal map. But then you can split the work up. Like, I'm not going to go and do field 1 straight away. I'll get this field all prepared again. Then I'll go and do field 1. And do the same with it. Harvest it, prepare it. And then back to this field kind of thing. Split it up a bit. Otherwise I'll be doing nothing but harvesting for weeks. Okay, our Course play truck has finished its runs. It's done its 10. I'll set it up again in a sec. Let's see if I can dash to it now. And stop driver, do 10 runs, start course at first waypoint. Bali, yep, we're on Bali, drive course. Beautiful. Okay, she can keep going. You're full and you're going to stop on that corner, aren't you? Been around the field, what, about 6-7 times without a hiccup until it got this pointy. Once it got this pointy, and we've been having problems. Turn and stop. Yep. Press H and off she goes again. A bit crazy. Yeah, it might have something to do with that, Mick, yeah. Well, there's our delivery truck. Ah, ignorant bugger, he didn't honk back. It could have, I thought that might be the case, I'm not sure. Because you'll notice when you look at the settings on it, there's a green arm that comes out on the left-hand side. If it can't find the crop, it stops or it won't function. And with that crop being on the right-hand side and the arm being on the left, maybe it can't find the crop again, even though it is directly in front. It could have something to do with it. How much grain have we got in the tanks? Well, nearly 400,000 now. Well, we're keeping ahead of our delivery truck. See what I mean about those big power poles in that field there? They should be fun to get around. I may have to use course play with avoid islands. Activate it, see what that does. They're not full, but you'll be close to it. Very close to it. These are half a field apart now with this stopping and starting on the corners. This one's actually turned and kept running. I wonder. Will it go again? AI vehicle extensions and green writing, which means it knows what it's supposed to do. Yellow means it's thinking about it. White means it has no idea. Let's see if it goes. And it does. Good girl. I think it was a happy fluke because it stopped just as it got to that corner, I'd say. Oh, shut up. Let's see what this thing does. When it gets to that corner. But I better go and catch the hole up first. What is she up to? 60%. Oh, we're getting there. I actually don't think this field needs planting. It's going to need cultivating. At least. Geez, that harvest slowed down even more. Get going. Those harvesters really do need a service. Let me have a look. I don't think it needs ploughing. Needs ploughing? No. Field 1 will. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that'll keep me busy. Yep, the other harvester stopped. So it was just a lucky coincidence that the grain tank on the other one filled up as it stopped. I still make it around this corner because it's quite square, and the leading edge on the left hand side, the line that comes out to find the field or the crop, hits the crop, whereas in those pointy corners it doesn't. I think it's more that. Can't see any crop, can't see a field, and then it goes, nyeh, stop. Geez, wouldn't farmers love to be able to drive at this speed over their crops, over their fields? Be impossible. The truck and trailer would rattle to pieces, and most of the grain in that front part of the tank would be all over the field. It would just spill out everywhere. Even on a field like this, that's, you know, basically only after harvest. One part of the realism they can't get right. I mean, you'd lose all your teeth as well, chattering. And get a sore head hitting it on the roof. There was a mod in 15 that did something. I can't remember what the mod was called, but it wouldn't allow you to drive at those speeds. It actually made the vehicle rock and roll, even over like a cultivated surface, seeded surface, and you couldn't go at speed. I can't remember what that mod was called. Yeah, I could test it by cutting that corner a bit, mate. Yeah. It's not a big hassle. It's a bit of a pain, but ground effects or something it was called in 15, that mod. Yeah, if I squared those corners off, those 3 corners, I'm sure it would go back to normal. You don't know me very well, Mick. I'm too lazy, can't be bothered. Yeah, that was a really good mod, that one. Made it very realistic. Help us see, that's the lead one, isn't it? Yeah, which is this one. Oh, it made that corner. What the hell? Ah, yeah, it's not as pointy. It's got a flat edge this side, so I would have seen that. Oh, actually, that was the corner. No, it was the upper corner. Yeah, the little arm on the header would have picked that crop up because of that flat spot there on the turn. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I could muck around here for 15 minutes or so trying to square the corners off, and it doesn't work. I've wasted all that time. Might as well just flick to the harvesters from time to time. It's just as easy. I only have to flick to the harvester, press H, and away it goes. The other one's got an 80% grain tank. It's coming up to this corner. Okay, let's see what it does. Just curious. Hurry up, the other harvest will be full in a minute. Yeah, I reckon that flat spot's giving it a better idea where the crop is. Oh, the flat spot's nearly gone. Will it find it? See, yellow is thinking about what to do. The yellow riding down the bottom. Goes green when it knows what it's got to do. There's a flat spot there. Is it close enough? Yes, it is. Okay, so it only needs a little flat spot, but here we go, nice and pointy now. So next rotation, they'll probably, oh, maybe not. Still kind of flat. Another 36.9. Should be able to afford a bit more equipment. Now, what are you going to do? Actually, it's not as pointy anymore. It might be alright too. I think it is. No, it's not. I lied. Where's our truck? Heading back, that's good. Well, everyone, I think I'll call it quits for this one. Hopefully, I'll be back same time tomorrow with a bit of luck and a bit of motivation. I'll come back. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it and enjoyed you guys being here. Stamos Games, hello mate. Just got here as I'm finishing up. So all going well, I'll be back tomorrow. If you like what you saw, please hit that little like button. Most appreciated. Until tomorrow, you all take care. It's bye-bye for now. Bye-bye all.